Welcome dear students to our history class of Standard 9th. Today we will be doing Chapter 5, Education. In the previous class, we have discussed about primary, secondary as well as higher education, role of NCERT, National Policy on Education, use of satellite and IGNOU. Today, we will discuss about research institutes in some representative areas. The Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, abbreviated as CSIR, was established by the Government of India in September 1942 as an autonomous body that has emerged as the largest research and development organization in India. The research and development activities of CSIR include aerospace engineering, structural engineering, ocean sciences, life sciences, metallurgy, chemicals, mining, food, petroleum, leather, and environmental science. The achievements of the CSIR include making the ink used for marking voters' fingers during elections, medicines for malaria, elephantiasis, and tuberculosis, water purification technology, developed optical glass for defense purposes, developed first Indian tractor Swaraj in 1967 completely based on indigenous know-how, achieved the first breakthrough of flowering of bamboo within weeks as against 20 years in nature, was first to analyze genetic diversity of the indigenous Andamanese tribes and to establish their origin out of Africa 60,000 years ago. It also used DNA fingerprinting for the first time in India and developed the earthquake early warning system, successfully challenged the grant of patent in the US for the use of haldi, that is turmeric, for wound healing, and neem as pest insecticide, and in the case of patents for varieties of rice. The CSIR has prepared a digital encyclopedia of Indian traditional knowledge and has made it available in 8 international languages. The Institute of Research in the Mathematical and Physical Sciences in Tamil Nadu was established in 1962. It encouraged the highest level of research in mathematics. The Indian Statistical Institute is a pioneer institute in India to use computer technology. A joint project was initiated by the institute in collaboration with the Jadavpur University, Calcutta, for the design and construction of 2 solid-state electronic digital computer named ISIJU in 1969. In 1974, Tata Consultancy Services obtained an American contract in the area of software production, and that was the beginning of the software industry in India. Computers also helped to set up the speed of scientific research. In 1987, the Indian government had requested to purchase a Cray XMP supercomputer. This request was denied by the United States government as the machine could have a dual use in weapons development. So, Rajiv Gandhi led India's journey of supercomputers began in the 80s when the USA refused to give supercomputer to India. This began a new chapter of developing indigenous supercomputer, and Professor Vijay Bhatkar developed India's first supercomputer, Param 8000, which was the second fastest computer in the world at that time. The Param 8000 was noted to be 28 times more powerful than the Cray XMP that the government originally requested for the same $10 million cost quoted for it. Bhabha Atomic Research Center is a multidisciplinary research center with extensive infrastructure for advanced research and development covering the entire spectrum of nuclear science, chemical engineering, material sciences and metallurgy, electronic instrumentation, biology and medicine, supercomputing, high energy physics and plasma physics, and associated research for Indian nuclear program and related areas. Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur is a public, technical and research university established by the Government of India in Kharagpur, West Bengal. Established in 1951, the institute is the first of the IITs to be established and is recognized as an institute of national importance. The objective of this institute was that higher and advanced education in all branches of engineering should be available in India and meet the country's needs. When the pressure started building up to set up IIT in the West, Jawaharlal Nehru sought Soviet assistance in setting up institute in Powai, Mumbai. This was followed by institutes in Chennai, Kanpur and New Delhi. In the beginning of the 1990s, widespread student agitations in Assam led to Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi promising another IIT in Assam, that is, in Guwahati in 1994 and Roorkee in 2001. The Soviet Union, America, Germany and the UNESCO all extended help to set up these institutes. The IITs in India were given the status of deemed universities and B.Tech and M.Tech courses were started there. Admission through entrance exams, nominal fees and reservation for students are the special features of the IIT institutions. In the decade from 1970 to 1980, a large number of IIT students began to leave for foreign countries, causing the brain drain crisis. So, for decades, IITians have been faulted for leaving the country in search of greener pastures. But now, contrary to public perception, the brain drain from the premier technical institutions to foreign shores is declining. The number of students going overseas for higher education is declining. The brain drain has almost stopped. The establishment of Indian Institute of Management was initiated by Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, in order to mold skilled managers. Harvard Business School in America helped set up IIM in Ahmedabad. Other IIMs have been set up at Kolkata, Bengaluru, Lucknow, Kozhikode, Indore and Shillong. National Institute of Design is internationally acclaimed as one of the finest educational and research institutions for industrial, communication, textile, and IT integrated design. This institute was established in Ahmedabad in 1961 for the purpose of imparting training in industrial design. In 1962-63, courses in basic graphic design, product design, and visual communication were also started. The work done by this institute includes designing of the transistor radio, the calculator, and the logos of Indian Airlines and the State Bank of India. The Indian Council of Medical Research, the apex body in India for the formulation, coordination, and promotion of biomedical research, is one of the oldest and largest medical research bodies in the world. The ICMR is funded by the Government of India. ICMR's 26 national institutes address themselves to research on specific health topics like tuberculosis, leprosy, cholera, and diarrheal diseases. Viral diseases including AIDS, malaria, Kala Azar, vector control, nutrition, food and drug toxicology, reproduction, immunohematology, oncology, medical statistics, etc. Creating a country imbued with a scientific culture was Jawaharlal Nehru's dream, and immediately after independence, he prepared a grand design to achieve it. Among the temples of modern India which he designed was a center of excellence in the medical sciences. Nehru's dream was that such a center would set the pace for medical education and research in Southeast Asia, and in this he had the wholehearted support of his health minister Rajkumari Amrit Kaur. For years, the All India Institute of Medical Sciences has been serving the rich and the poor with the best that medical science has to offer. It is a place where people unable to afford treatment at private hospitals come with the hope that the distinguished institution will end their sufferings and miseries. The All India Institutes of Medical Sciences are a group of autonomous government public medical universities of higher education. It was established as an institution of national importance by an Act of Parliament with the objective to develop patterns of teaching in undergraduate and postgraduate medical education in all its branches, so as to demonstrate a high standard of medical education in India. To bring together in one place educational facilities of the highest order for the training of personnel in all important branches of health activity and to attain self-sufficiency in postgraduate medical education. The institute has comprehensive facilities for teaching, research, and patient care. As provided in the Act, AIIMS conducts teaching programs in medical and paramedical courses both at undergraduate and postgraduate levels and awards its own degrees. Teaching and research are conducted in 42 disciplines. In the field of medical research, AIIMS is the lead, having more than 600 research publications by its faculty and researchers in a year. AIIMS also runs a college of nursing and trains students for BSc Honours, nursing post-certificate degrees. 25 clinical departments, including 4 super specialty centers, manage practically all type of disease conditions with support from pre- and paraclinical departments. The Advanced Center for Treatment, Research and Education in Cancer is the state-of-art of R&D wing of the Tata Memorial Center. It is located in the picturesque settings at the foothills of the Sahyadri Mountains in Kharghar, Navi Mumbai. ACTREC comprises of the Cancer Research Institute, Clinical Research Center and Center for Cancer Epidemiology, a setting that is unique in India and built and evolved with a vision to provide comprehensive cancer care to one and all through its motto of excellence in services, education and research. The three centers have specific agendas, focus and unique capabilities. They work independently and in collaboration towards a common goal, that is, to advance research on all aspects of cancer, improve diagnosis, predict prognosis and treatment outcome of cancer patients, prolong their survival and ultimately cure cancer. The Indian Council of Agricultural Research is an autonomous organization under the Department of Agricultural Research and Education, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare of the Government of India. Formerly known as Imperial Council of Agricultural Research, it was established on 16th July 1929. The ICAR has its headquarters at New Delhi. The Council is the apex body for coordinating, guiding and managing research and education in agriculture, including horticulture, fisheries and animal sciences in the entire country. With 101 ICAR institutes and 71 agricultural universities spread across the country, this is one of the largest national agricultural systems in the world. The ICAR has played a pioneering role in ushering green revolution and subsequent developments in agriculture in India through its research and technology development that has enabled the country to increase the production of food grains by 5.6 times, horticultural crops by 10.5 times, fish by 16.8 times, milk by 10.4 times and eggs by 52.9 times since 1950-51 to 2017-18, thus making a visible impact on the national food and nutritional security. It has played a major role in promoting excellence in higher education in agriculture. It is engaged in cutting-edge areas of science and technology development, and its scientists are internationally acknowledged in their fields. The ICAR is committed to transform itself into an organization engaged fully with the farmers, industry, entrepreneurs, and consumers at large. The institute maintains a library at its head office in Delhi. The name of IARI Library has been changed to Professor M.S. Swaminathan Library as an honor to our most eminent scientist, Professor M.S. Swaminathan. Professor M.S. Swaminathan Library is one of the largest and finest agrobiological libraries in Southeast Asia, housing a total of 3.75 lakh plus publications, including 1,32,000 books, monographs, and bulletins, 2,21,600 journals and reports, 15,160 postgraduate theses, 7,683 Hindi books, 28,500 newsletters, etc. Access of 24 online journals is available on LAN. The library has on its roll 2,000 members with students, scientists, and technical staff. It also serves about 8,000 visitors every year. So, dear students, today we have discussed about the leading research institutes of India in various fields. In the next class, we shall study about the laws related to women, women's contributions, and the role of the government with respect to other weaker sections of society. That's all for this class. Thanks for watching.